Hello, Morris Baynett, Technical Director at EcoMaster with you once again, and today I want to show you the impact that colour can have upon the internal comfort of your home. So what we see in the picture here is a kind of standard modern home, and part of the front of the home is painted a dark colour and part of it is painted a lighter colour. So below that we can see that we've got pictures of an infrared thermometer taking the temperature of those colours, and we can see that the dark colour has a temperature of 56 degrees and the light colour has a temperature of 46 degrees. So the dark colour is actually 22% hotter than the lighter colour. So what does that mean? Well, it means that the darker colour wall, if it's the same area as a lighter colour wall, is going to transfer 22% more heat into the home. So that obviously that's not a great thing, especially that it's going to do it in the summertime. So this was taken on not a particularly warm but sunny spring morning. In the summertime we could expect those temperature differences to increase in spread, and also bear in mind that if we had a white coloured wall there to compare it to, potentially we might find that it's 36 degrees. It's a bit of a shame that we didn't have that to compare it to, but certainly the closer you get to the white, the less solar absorption you're going to get into the wall. In the winter time, of course, there's less sun, there's more overcast, so this really has very little bearing upon winter performance. But in the summertime, yes, very definitely, the darker the wall, the more heat is going to penetrate that wall, even with the insulation. So think about that. If you're going to decorate the outside of your home, maybe it's a weatherboard home, so think about using a lighter colour, something closer to white than to the dark. So the other thing to think about in terms of colour is the roof. We can see that this home has quite a dark coloured roof, and that's kind of the fashion at the moment, is to have a dark roof. Let's just imagine that this home is 200 square metres. It is a substantial home. I don't know if it is 200, but let's just imagine that it's 200, and it has R4 insulation in the ceiling fitted very well. If the dark roof increases the attic space temperature by 20 degrees more than a light coloured roof would, then that's going to transfer an additional 1,000 watts of heat energy into the home. So that's like a blow heater on half. Yeah, I think you'd agree it's not really something that you would want in the summertime. But that's going to be the effect of having the dark roof. Where else might colour come into play on your home? Well, if you look at this particular home, we can see that we've got 4 windows in full morning sun. So we'd be suggesting maybe some external awnings on those. And of course, we'd be suggesting light coloured ones so that they absorb less of the sun's heat. If they were dark coloured ones, of course, they'd absorb maximum heat. The blinds would get very hot and then they would radiate that heat in through the windows. So certainly light coloured awnings would be better. Also, if we're putting concrete paving around the home, then think about a lighter coloured paving rather than a dark one. Dark one, like the wall, is going to absorb maximum solar heat in there. It's going to get hotter than a lighter coloured one, and it's going to radiate that heat all around and potentially in through the walls and glass of your home. So there you have it, the impact of colour. Maybe you hadn't thought about that. I know that lots of clients that I see have never considered the impact that colour might have on the internal comfort of their home, but there you have it. So if you're going to decorate, if you're going to build, think about lighter colours rather than darker. I hope that's been helpful. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk again soon.